Good day. This is another Ozark vlog. I'm still in the Ouachitas. I wanted to make a Coalition for a Tobacco-Free Arkansas press conference I attended last week more accessible. Mr. Elroy Brown has been recognized with an honorable mention from the American Legacy Foundation for his work in community activism preventing tobacco in Mississippi County. His is an inspiring story, and this year we can all emulate his work by advocating for an increase in the tobacco tax. Get on it. Have a happy day. What Elroy has done in Mississippi County is truly an inspiration to us all. He's had family members die from tobacco, and he has dedicated himself to doing good works for that. We'll hear three different speakers today. One is Dr. Carolyn Dressler with the Arkansas Department of Health, who's probably the most experienced person in Arkansas in tobacco control. Dr. Gary Wheeler, who has been the mover and shaker since before the Master Settlement Agreement in Arkansas. And then we'll finish up with the man himself, Mr. Elroy Brown.
Very much we want to add our congratulations and our pride that Elroy Brown is actually in Arkansas. And I want to use that to kind of segue because, when we look at our Arkansas Tobacco Control Prevention and Cessation Program within the Department of Health, what we try to do is like the three-legged stool. When we look at that three-legged stool, it's composed of a comprehensive tobacco prevention and cessation program, smoke-free policies, and increasing the price of tobacco, because we know by doing this that we can effectively decrease the number of people who are using tobacco. Well, we've heard what's happening with the legislative session now about increasing the taxes. In 2006, we have a Clean Indoor Air Act. And then that comprehensive tobacco control program, when you look at Elroy Brown and what he's done in his community, if we could mimic that, what he does around the state, we would just be this model ideal program. So he's developing our communities and our community grantees to do what Elroy does is exactly what we would like to do. So we'd like to hold him up as an example of what we are so proud of, that he is working so effectively in Arkansas. So Elroy Brown, congratulations.
The only reason that things are happening today in the Capitol around tobacco tax law, the only reason that things happened in 2006 around Clean Indoor Air Acts was that there are people like you, sir, who have been out there at the grassroots level in the trenches raising awareness about this problem, because nothing happens up here in the Capitol until the people out there decide it's time for it to happen. And you, sir, are the person that's been helping this happen, so you're really great.
What I learned when I played football is I found out that there was only 3 type players in the world. So there's only 3 type coalitions in the world. Those who make things happen, those who wait for things to happen, and those that don't know what's happening. Out of the 3, you decide which one you're going to be. So along the way, I decided